Hello and welcome to one of our beautiful clients, Mireille, who is a relationship coach for women, and they are lucky to have her. Mireille, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on here. And I'm excited to share my experience with everyone, my great experience.
Oh, thank you. Well, let's start at the beginning. What made you want to even start working with us? Where were you then?
Yeah, so I had been working as a relationship coach for women for a little while now. I had followed different programs to support me in my business. I did come to your program from a space where I was looking for more consistent sales. I was looking for kind of an approach, a more kind of strategic, systematic approach. And what's awesome about how I started with you and kind of came into your world was through actually an approach that you share and teach. And I love how you kind of, I was in a space of I was actually between coaches when you came back and communicated with me because we had chatted a few years ago, right? And at that time, it just wasn't the right time for me, I suppose. And then you came back at the right time between coaches. And I was kind of at that space where, hey, that's when I was ready and kind of looking for those more consistent sales and a more strategic approach, not just kind of posting and praying, as they say on social media, looking for something very concrete.
Okay, so how have I and my coaches, because we've got great coaches in there, right?
Yeah.
How have we helped you? What was the experience like working with us?
Well, I definitely got exactly what I wanted, which was like a detailed process on how to generate leads and generate sales. And it was very, what I really liked about the program, which like we chatted about, I felt was like beyond what I expected and beyond what I got from other programs too. Even as you mentioned, right, you have coaches working with you too. So I really appreciated the perspective of different people and different coaches, which all align at the end of the day, but they all came at it from a different aspect of what you need to consider in your business. So kind of the specializing in kind of mindset and in content and having kind of all of that encadrement. I don't even know how to say that word in English right now, but
What did you say in French?
encadrement, kind of having that
Oh, yeah, all like together in a collection and
yeah, that collection of support there on top of your support, right? Also, so it was great to have access to kind of so many different resources and um, those different kind of strategies or aspects of the business really covered in one program.
great. Okay, so now you're getting consistent clients. You got like three in a row and then another one, and you
Yeah,
closed your first high ticket with me, right?
yeah.
Fantastic. So, what's the main thing that you've gained from it for yourself and your business?
I mean, I'm going to repeat this because I feel like in the space where I was before, I wasn't hearing that enough, or there weren't enough coaches that I was exposed to that were talking about, again, kind of that strategy and waking up in the morning and knowing kind of exactly what to do to kind of build my business. And I think what I gain the most from that is feeling like a business owner, feeling like I'm a legit business owner, kind of with a plan, and not just someone who, kind of doing it on the side and hoping it works. Really taking on that persona of a business person. This is a serious, serious
Great.
work that I'm doing.
So we elevated you to the CEO of your own business.
The CEO, yes.
Okay, awesome. Fantastic. With no ads, of course, because it's all organic.
Yeah,
Right?
organic. Yep.
Okay, fantastic. And I did see you grow into that. It's interesting when people
Yeah.
start and when they and then they're finishing up. It's like, okay, this person is now, I see them like really seriously being consistent. And you even said at one point, oh, I get it. I got to be consistent and take this seriously. I'm like, yes. Okay, fantastic. So what would you say to people if they were like looking at this, like, hey, I've been on a call with Jeanne, or I'm going to get on a call with her or one of their team members. What would you say if they're like, gee, I don't know, I'm on the fence? What would you say to those people?
I would say go for it because what you get, like I said before, is just even so beyond, right? Like a lot of coaches I've worked with or programs I've joined, it was very specific to something. And sometimes you join those programs and you're like, oh, that kind of missed the mark or it's not quite what I was hoping. Whereas with this, I got even like so much more on top of it. And there are some things that in your program I didn't even realize I needed. And some of the work with some of your coaches that I'm like, wow, okay, like this is also kind of part of it. So I almost feel like it's hard. You can't go wrong with this one because you're going to get something, and I dare say you're going to get multiple learnings and growth from it too, because it's just so complete, and there's so much to it. And I'm not saying that in a way that of overwhelm and lack of focus. It's
Right.
the other way around. Like it gives focus to all these different kind of aspects of the business that, you know, it all brings it all together.
So you'd say it's well designed, but not like tons of value for the sake of value. It's
No, it's
well designed.
very,
Good.
yes, and it's all logically fits into everything, right? It's all the puzzle pieces coming together.
Okay, so we did our job well. Thank you. And I must
Yeah.
say, I got a lovely message from you, and it said, Jeanne, this was way beyond what I could have expected. And I got
Yeah.
goosebumps. So I really appreciate that private message you sent me. Okay, Mireille, thank you so much for turning up and sharing, because, we do this so that people can actually hear what goes on in the program in case they're on the fence or something. Okay, thanks for turning up.
Yeah. Thank
And
you.
you're welcome. You're welcome. Much success to you moving forward and forever. Okay, take care.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.